Hello guys, welcome to Bring on Tech. So I was getting a mini request regarding AWS basics. People wanted to know some of the basic services which AWS has. So I just made one PowerPoint presentation and I will try to explain AWS basic services in detail. Okay, so the agenda is understanding the benefits of AWS cloud computing, AWS Service Circle, AWS Foundational Services, and AWS PaaS services. Okay, so what is the benefit of AWS cloud computing? So, as you know, the reason for people moving into the cloud is people don't want to maintain their own data center. They don't want to invest a lot in buying the infrastructure. Rather, now the business is moving towards the policy where they want to buy the infrastructure only when required, and when not in use, just leave that infrastructure. Okay, they don't want to maintain the infrastructure. So the benefits of AWS cloud computing is trade capital expense for variable expense. This means rather than setting their data center, rather than spending a lot of capital expense in setting the data center, maintaining the data center, they can get their infrastructure from the cloud, and which comes as a variable expense in the sense, I mean it is pay as you go service. So how much you use, you have to pay for that. If it not in use, you can just leave that service and you don't have to pay for it. But in old data center scenario, if you have got the computer, if it is used not used, you already have given one time capital expense for that. Okay, so this is one of the benefit of AWS cloud computing. Other benefit is like massive economies of scale. Okay, so when you buy in scale, so what happens is many people use these services and it is shared, but what you use is explicit to you and you decide on security is safe. But yes, when there are a lot of things to choose from, and when there is massive economies of scale, so when the things are in scale, you it's economical for you. So when a lot of things are available, when you have a lot of options, when there is so much product in the market, you get things in cheap, right? So this is what you say as benefits from massive economies of scale. I mean, you purchase in bunch and you have to pay less. So say for example an EC2 instance, if you are purchasing it for an year, you're going to pay lot lesser as compared to if you are to if you are going to have an EC2 instance for 1 month. I mean, you will be getting a lot of discount when you pay for 1 year. So third benefit is no need to guess the capacity. So you don't need to guess the capacity. I mean, at start of project, uh, earlier what was happening is estimation was done that this much size of 6 GB of this would be required, 4 GB of server would be required. I mean, all the configuration was decided beforehand, and infrastructure was procured. But now with AWS, or you can any other cloud as well, cloud service as well, you don't need to guess the capacity. So as and when required, you can use it. This is one of the benefit of the cloud services. Very important benefit. Very, you don't need to guess the capacity. You whenever you need it, you can add capacity. Whenever you don't need it, you can reduce the capacity. Okay. So increase speed and agility. Okay, now I'll give an example of startup. So startup companies now, if they need to make their business available as soon as possible, they can just go and use the infrastructure from the cloud. Okay, though these infra from the cloud are are available in second minutes, and you can start your business in a day if you want. Okay, so it gives you speed, it gives you agility. Okay, and fifth point, no data center running a maintenance cost. So as I told earlier, that earlier company used to maintain their large data centers, and also their running and maintenance cost was an extra headache. Now that headache is gone. No need to look after your data center. No need to have a data center. Get everything from cloud. Use it when required, and leave it when not required. Last one is go global in minutes. So if you want to, these AWS services, right? It's available across the regions. Okay, different region throughout the world, and I mean the regions are defined. There are so many regions, so many ability zones, so many edge locations. So you can just choose those services and go global in minutes. Now this is AWS Service Circle. You can also call it AWS Service Stack. Okay, which includes foundational services, platform services, application services, applications actually. So these stack, this AWS stack, now what is there in the foundational services? So foundational services, the core services which AWS came up with when it started. So it included the networking service, the storage service, the compute service. Okay, and the platform service. So if you are not aware, I'll tell you that you have infrastructure as a service, you have platform as a service, and you have software as a service. Okay, so this particular topic, this platform services, AWS by far is an IaaS platform. It provides infrastructure as a service, but now it is also providing many platform as a service as well. So in that, within database, it has a lot of platform as a service within app services, with analytics, deployment management, mobile service. It has uh, service.